Konnichiwa everybody, I'm Chief Scarneck, welcome to episode 15 of Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. And as you can see, I kind of have a confession to make. Apparently, my recording of my battle against Moltres kind of shut off when I wasn't really paying attention. I was going to save the second part of the battle for this video, but apparently the recording just shut off on its own and I wasn't able to notice it in time, and I wasn't able to, well, stop the recording so I can get done with episode 14 and then start this one. So that's really bad on my part. I sincerely apologize, and I promise never to do it again. But I guess I might as well just tell you on what my strategy was. As you can tell from my from last episode, I kept using Smokescreen and Leer. I switched them on and off from each other and just had Cyndaquil, all that. I kept using Mud Slap just to lower Moltres' accuracy, and eventually it got so bad Moltres missed every single time, so I didn't really find any more use for Smokescreen. So I turned that off and I turned on Ember, so Cyndaquil was just going to use Ember, and I started to use Water Gun, but eventually I ran out of Water Guns, and well, I had to resort on using Tackle, and through that, I did eventually beat Moltres, but I'm sorry I couldn't show it on screen. I sincerely apologize again, and let's just move on. Right now, Moltres is still very angry at us because it thinks that we are the ones who's making Mount Blaze angry, I guess. Cyndaquil was like, wait! Listen! We're not here to cause trouble. We're only here because we were chased here. You have to realize this mountain isn't the only place that's suffering. Natural calamities are occurring all over the place. We're fugitives now, so we can't do anything. But we want to help other Pokemon that are suffering from these natural disasters. Do you say that sincerely? It's true. Please believe me. If you think I'm lying, look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. They're like never open. They're just kind of like Brock's eyes. You never ever see anything that like, oh, yeah. Ay. Kind of like Alpha 5 from Power Rangers. Fine. I trust that you aren't lying. Phew. That was scary. It almost felt like my knees turned to jelly. You may pass. Get through Mount Blaze. And promise me this. Promise me that you will find the cause of the calamities that rack our world, and stop the disasters from sowing more destruction and suffering. Okay, I promise. Of course, that's not possible right now, but yeah! Oh, we will! We'll get right on it! We're being hunted, so we can't get to it right away, but we're a rescue team. We'll investigate what's behind the natural calamities. I promise. I'll hold you to that promise. You've made me believe that you will honor that promise. If you do not forget the courage that you showed me here. Yeah! Oh, is there anything else? No, I was just preparing to take off. Oh, that. Yes, Cyndaquil. Yes, it does. Farewell. And so, Moltres is gone, and we're done with Mount Blaze. Phew. Ew, that was scary! But I'm glad Moltres understood us. That was key. Anyway, let's get off Mount Blaze ourselves. So we finally have Mount Blaze behind us, and we're going to be able to actually progress on in the game. Finally. We sure walked a lot. I'm bushed. Let's rest up. This feels fantastic. Okay, I'm sorry, but I just have to do this. Oh, look, Scarneck. Look over there. See how small Mount Blaze looks from here? We've come a really long way, haven't we? Scarneck, do you remember how hard it was getting across Mount Blaze? Oh, please do not remind me. How many times did we lose? Like, I don't know, 10 or 20? I don't think too many Pokemon could get through there. And then we gave it our all, and then we gave it our all to get through there. You know what I'm saying? Thinking, we come so far, maybe there aren't any more Pokemon that can get to us. You're right, no one can get us. Ha ha ha. I thought so. You think so too, Scarneck, right? Yeah, you're right. There can't be anyone else. Ha ha ha. Now how about a hug? Alright, we can say goodbye to living like fugitives. We don't have to keep running away anymore. Ha ha. Can we go home now? Ha! It's no good, Scarneck. We've forgotten some tough customers. It's Alakazam's team. They'll keep chasing us wherever we go. Yep, we don't have a choice. I think we need to go on where no one else can go. Let's keep positive. Let's keep it positive and keep moving. I can't talk today, sorry. Huh? What's the matter? Are you coming, Scarneck? Huh? Am I tired? They're chasing us down. We can't afford to rest. And I told you already. I said I would go with you, Scarneck. Oh, come on. No need for that long face. I'm fine. Let's go, Scarneck. I'll go wherever you go. Now give me a hug. And so, Scarneck's harrowing journey continued. Seeking refuge in even harsher places, they fled north. They crossed upon row of mountains, forded fatigued swamps, scaled frozen cliffs, until finally Scarneck's tiny team arrived in a world of snow, a frigid wasteland of driving blizzards. Which will eventually take us to our next dungeon on our road to fugitives. Burn, it's cold. Achoo! Yeah, my nose is running and it's freezing. Isn't this one lonely place? See how deep the snow is? I haven't seen any other Pokemon for a while either. Maybe we're all alone here. Oh, what's the matter? Dun, 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 dun. What's that? Mystery Pokemon. What was that? It looks like Pokemon bloods. Did I imagine that? No, I don't think so. I'm sure there was somebody there. I wonder what they were doing. I guess thinking about it won't help us. We should keep moving. And kind of like God of War, I had no idea what Pokemon that was when I first played through this game. Oh! Scarneck, look! See that? Those trees are frozen! Which is probably going to lead us to our next dungeon. Wow! Trust me, it's not as hard as Mount Blaze. The snow is like frozen powder! Isn't snow pretty much just frozen powder, idiot? It looks pretty, but it must be harsh there. Oh, come on, it can't be as hard as Mount Blaze. Okay, we don't have a choice. We have to get through this place. It'll be horribly cold. I'd rather not go if I didn't have to. But hiding out in this area isn't right either. We can only go forward. We'll just have to keep our spirits up, keep going, Scarneck. Anyways, we are going to go on to the next dungeon, Frosty Forest. You could go to the snow path, but that's just like the rock path at Mount Blaze. It doesn't do crap, and it just takes you back to the entrance, which I don't recommend. Frosty Forest has the Pokemon Azurill on floors 1 through 3, Ferret 1 through 4, Nosepass 3 through 6, Piloswine 4 through 6, Ditto 4 through 9, Mightyena and Lairon 7 through 9, and Snorunt 8 through 9. So now that we're done with that, we are going to take out this Ferret and move on. This dungeon isn't as big as Mount Blaze, and oh my gosh, I forgot to turn off Leer. So, well, I want to go to my items. I know I had no items. I want to turn off Leer. Actually, I'll turn off Tackle. Then I'll turn off Leer. There we go. So I'll just have to take care of that, pick up some money, and go on. So I think I might as well owe you guys an explanation on, well, why I haven't been so upbeat lately. It does have to do with my gaming career. As of late, I've been playing a lot of Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo. I haven't beaten Super Metroid, by the way. I didn't play it in my childhood. I don't know why. I just didn't. Well, the thing was, I started playing it last night, and I got really, really dang far. I made some pretty good progression. I beat Dragon, and then I went to go up to face Ridley. I made it to Ridley. I'm sorry, I still can't talk today. And ooh, a Pokemon shop. Okay, a Lob Orb, a Blowback Orb, a Hurl Orb, and X-Ray Specs. What are their X-Ray Specs do again? Hold on, I need this Pokemon to see locations of items and those. Okay, I don't like that. Blowback Orb just blows enemies back. Lob Orb means that it hits the target 2 miles away. So I'm not going to buy anything from there. Anyways, I made it to Ridley, and I couldn't beat Ridley, so I just saved and I kind of gave up for the night. But earlier today, when I was wanting to play Super Metroid, I turned it on, and well, all my data was erased, and it just really peeved me off because I was so far in Super Metroid. I know I probably could make it back to where I was before in probably a few hours. I might need help from a walkthrough though, but anyway, we have a Ditto, and of course it could just transform into any other Pokemon that you found on that floor, but it's not that hard to beat. Anyways, I really don't want to go all through that crap again because it took me a while to get to where I was in Super Metroid, and trust me when I say I'm not a huge Metroid fan. I love Metroid, but I'm not a big fan of it. Duh. Someone has intruded upon the forest. The enfeebled flow of icy winds. Is the intrusion to blame? It must be stopped. For it is to protect the forest. That was creepy when I first played through this game. Yeah, this game did scare me a lot. I mean, let's face it, the first time I played through this game, I think it was like 12, 13. So, it was a while back, and this was actually the real Generation 3 game I did remember playing. I did play Ruby and Sapphire, but not until a little later. I did also play Fire Red and Leaf Green, but I didn't play Emerald. I don't know why. I also wasn't really good. I also wasn't really good at Sapphire because this was when I was starting to fall away from Pokemon. A lot of people say that Generation 3 was the worst generation of Pokemon. I say bullcrap. Generation 3 was amazing. Looking back on Generation 3 and how innovative it was, I just can't help but wonder why do people not like Generation 3 so much. Ooh, a power band. I'm probably going to give that to myself. But anyways, why do people hate Generation 3 so much? I don't know. I love Generation 3. It's one of my favorite generations. I can't really decide on which would be my least favorite generation. I might probably say Generation 1, even though that could be a little risky to say because Generation 1 was the start of it all. But, I mean, it was just starting out. Every other generation after that at least introduced something new. And it just kept going better and better from that. My favorite generation, by the way, is 4. I don't know why, I just love the 4th generation. But anyways, I'm just always getting off subject and not really talking about the gameplay so much. We just killed a Mariana. And we have a stamina band. Oh, they just decrease the rate on which your belly goes down. I don't really find that too useful, so I'm probably going to hang on to it because I don't really find too much use for it. And I'm not going to give this Cyndaquil because Cyndaquil is not really affected by stamina, only I am, but oh, anyways. Well, we made it to the checkpoint of Frosty Forest, and I think I'm going to stop this right here, so I'll see you guys in episode 16 of Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Until then, I'm Chief Scarneck. Sayonara.